Lewis lived a quiet, predictable life in Denver, Colorado. She worked as a data analyst for a mid-sized tech company, lived alone in a clean, modern apartment, and avoided unnecessary drama. She wasn't the kind of person who trusted easily, which made it strange, almost ironic, that the person she trusted most would eventually destroy her life. Lucas Reed had been her friend for years. They met at work, bonded over long coffee breaks and stressful deadlines, and slowly became inseparable. Lucas was always there. When Hannah went through a painful breakup, he listened. When she had panic attacks, he calmed her. When work overwhelmed her, he reminded her that she wasn't alone. To everyone around them, Lucas was the good guy, polite, thoughtful, dependable, the kind of man you felt safe around. And Hannah did feel safe, completely. Slowly, subtle changes crept into her life. At first, it was just exhaustion. Hannah started feeling unusually tired, even after full nights of sleep. Then came the headaches, the dizziness, moments where she struggled to remember simple things, where she left her phone, whether she had eaten, how she got from one room to another. Lucas brushed it off as stress. He told her she was working too hard, pushing herself too much. He started taking care of her more. He brought her food, homemade soups, smoothies, herbal drinks. He reminded her to rest. He stayed over when she said she felt unwell. "You don't take care of yourself," he would say gently. Hannah felt lucky, grateful, loved even. She told friends she didn't know what she'd do without him, but something felt wrong. Some mornings, Hannah woke up on the couch instead of her bed, with no memory of falling asleep there. Once she noticed her apartment door was unlocked when she was certain she had locked it the night before. Her phone battery would be dead, even though she remembered charging it. When she mentioned these things, Lucas always had an explanation: anxiety, fatigue, stress. He told her not to worry. And slowly, Hannah began to doubt herself more than she doubted him. One night, lying awake with her heart racing, Hannah sent her sister a message. "If anything happens to me, please don't assume it was an accident." She didn't explain why. She couldn't. She didn't have proof. Just fear. 2 days later, Hannah didn't show up for work. Calls went unanswered. Her phone went straight to voicemail. By evening, her sister contacted the police. When officers checked Hannah's apartment, everything looked normal. No signs of struggle. No forced entry. Her wallet, keys, and laptop were still there. It looked like she had simply walked out and vanished. At first, detectives believed she had left voluntarily. Then they found something disturbing. Hannah's laptop search history showed one of her final searches: symptoms of long-term sedative poisoning. That single line changed the entire investigation. Detectives dug deeper. Security footage from Hannah's apartment building revealed Lucas entering late at night far more often than he admitted. When questioned, Lucas said Hannah invited him. He appeared calm, cooperative, to calm. Forensic testing revealed trace amounts of sedatives in Hannah's water bottle and leftover food from her apartment. The doses were small, carefully measured, enough to weaken someone slowly without triggering immediate alarms. Police searched Lucas Reed's apartment. What they found was chilling. A notebook filled with dates, times, and notes. "She trusts me," dose adjusted, no suspicion. There were photos of Hannah sleeping on her couch, unaware, taken inside her apartment. Evidence showed Lucas had secretly copied her keys months earlier. When confronted, Lucas didn't deny knowing Hannah. He claimed he was helping her, protecting her. He said she was fragile, that she needed him. The night Hannah disappeared, Lucas went to her apartment to talk. She let him in. After all, he was her friend. Weeks later, Hannah's body was discovered in a remote wooded area outside the city. The medical examiner confirmed long-term poisoning followed by homicide. Lucas Reed was arrested and charged with first-degree murder. At trial, prosecutors revealed the horrifying truth. This was not a crime of passion. It was calculated, slow, manipulative, built entirely on trust. Lucas was sentenced to life in prison without parole. Today, Hannah's apartment is occupied by someone else. Her office desk is filled by a new employee. Life looks normal again. But Hannah's final message remains a warning. Because sometimes the most dangerous person isn't a stranger in the dark. Sometimes it's the friend who knows everything about you and uses that trust to destroy you. Please like, share, and subscribe to channel. Thanks for watching.